Future fowl coop. So half of it's almost done. Basically what this was, if you don't already know, was a hay barn. Um, kind of sort of was half-assed done. Apparently some of the boards or braces or beams were not actually secure. And so Josh had to fix it. Yeah, a lot of the things they did around here were kind of half-assed. And I hate that kind of crap. But anyways, it's looking good. Okay, yeah, Josh did move it because originally it was on that side of the board, and I was like, why is it on that side of the board? But he did move it to this side of the board, and now he's got where the pallets go up inside like I was thinking it should. So, yeah, he figured it out. He did a really good job, though. That was the only thing that I saw that I thought, what the heck is he doing? But everything else, on point. And he figured that one out and fixed it. So I don't have to worry about that. So yeah, now we got to do is put the siding on the inside. So the birds don't get stuck inside the pallets. And put the siding on the outside, which we got that siding there we're going to put on the outside. And then on the inside we're going to put wood. And on the outside we'll put the metal. Except for, where there's already metal. Then in here, once we get this enclosed, he's already got the pallets on this wall on the other side. So we don't have to do pallets again on this side. But I'm not sure exactly what we'll do. It might be okay just like that. We'll just have to keep the baby birds on this side's wings clipped so they don't fly up and over. But even if they do, they'll try to stay pretty close because they're pack animals. So that's the nice thing about guineas. Got to fix that. But anyway, so once we get it boxed in, and what we'll do is we'll put wire mesh up there so predators can't get in through the top and the birds can't fly out through the top. It'd be cool if the predators wouldn't get in. It would be cool if the birds could go in and out that way. But it doesn't quite work that way. So these are going to be the fence posts. I'm a little concerned. I think they're a little too small for fence posts, but I guess they'll work for now anyways. And like he said, they'll at least be easy enough to replace if we need to. So we'll see how long they last. The guy who was selling them said they were treated, but they don't look treated. But he also said they were white oak, and white oak is one of the strongest, most rot resistant woods. So we'll see how well it does. If it doesn't hold up, then we'll replace it. But anyhow, so yeah, we'll have the doors on here. Basically, this is where this door will be, and then the other door will be probably right here. So they'll be close together. However, we're going to box this in out here and make a little run for the little birds. So it's going to be the little bird side for after she gets that incubating and she gets them raised up to where they don't need to be under heat anymore. We'll bring them over here and put them in here. And then eventually move them over in here with the bigger birds. So this other side will be more for acclimating them together. And then they'll have this 1 acre, give or take, yard to run around in with a 6-foot fence. And basically, we're going to go off of this existing fence, just reinforce it, make it taller, and then go from that post up and around and over to that post over there where that gate is. And this is going to be the guinea yard. Chickens, guineas, whatever. And then whoever we decide to let fly will be able to fly over the 6-foot fence and do whatever they want to do. But the rest of them will have to stay in this yard. So, anyway. Yeah, so we just got to put in wire up there to keep predators from being able to get in. I got to cut out that tree. When I have time. My next 3 weekends are pretty much already booked. So, not sure when I'm going to have time to do anything. But, anyways, we'll finish getting this secure for the birds. And then we'll move the birds over here. And the sheep and the goats and the pigs will stay over there for now until we get this place ready for them. By then, we should have the loan moved over to the bank instead of owner financing. These people are a nightmare. We're just waiting for our income taxes to get done. Laura's is almost done. No, I think hers is done now. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Mine's still being worked on. I do long form, so mine takes a little longer. But mine's still being worked on. So as soon as we get our taxes done, then we're going to go to the bank and we're going to get the loan. And so it'll be through the bank instead of through these yahoos. But yeah, Josh is a pretty good contractor. He's probably as OCD or almost as OCD as me. So I like that. I don't like people who do half-assed work. And of course, when you're working with a half-assed project, then you have to kind of figure out how to work around it. It's a little difficult, but I think he's doing a pretty good job. So probably a better job than I would have done. He's doing it a lot quicker than I would have had it done because I'm just worn out and busy all the time. But when I come home, I don't really want to work, but I know I have to. So I do what I need to do. But yeah, here's the 8-foot T-post for the fence, for the 6-foot fence. And so yeah, as soon as he's done enclosing this, making it secure for the guineas and the chickens, we're going to, he's going to start working on the fence. Once he gets the fence done, then we'll start moving the chickens and the guineas over here. We're going to keep a couple dozen at the other property for tick control. But for the most part, most of them will be over here. So, yeah. So, yeah. So far, so good. We're slowly making progress, but we're making progress. And that's what it's all about. So once this yard's done and once this building's done, then we'll start working on the fence and the gates. It's like this gate here doesn't lock, it's way up in the air when you go to close it, and the sheep and goats can just walk right underneath it. It might work for cattle, but it won't work for sheep and goats or pigs. So we'll start working on this. This is like 10 acres. It's fenced off here. Um, then there's another 10 acres in the back. So this side here is like a long 20, and that side over there is like a long 10. And it goes through the creek and up the hill on the backside. So when or if I ever have enough money, I can start building ponds back there. And what we thought about doing was with this other house on this other property. So there's a house on the 20 acres. It's kind of run down, needs some work. And then there's this mobile home on the 10 acres. We're talking about fixing up the house as like a hunting cabin. And then back in here, we can put up hunting blinds for the hunters to hunt that direction. And if we have animals out there, whenever we do rent that house out as a hunting cabin, then we can move all the animals in here while the hunters are out there hunting. And like I said, they'll be on this side and they'll be shooting that direction so they don't shoot any of our animals. And like I said, there's a valley. It goes down and then back up, and then the fence line, the property line's on the other side, about this level, at the top of the hill on the other side of the valley. So it's pretty cool. Like I said, I can start building berms down in there and collect water down there for the animals to have water. So it's going to be a pretty good sized guinea yard. They'll like it. Chicken, guinea, fowl yard. She wants to do peacocks later, maybe in a year or two. And who knows what else, but yeah, this will be the fowl yard. Got a few trees we got to take out, but otherwise, not too much. What I'll do is I'll take like 2 trees like this that are growing next to each other, pick the best one, keep it, get rid of the other one. If both those trees are bad, then I'll determine which one of these 2 trees we want to keep. So basically, one of these 4 trees will stay, the other 3 will go. And then that one over there is far enough apart. That one over there is far enough apart. But anywhere they're too close together, like right here, these 3, only one will stay. So I'll pick the best one. These 2, only one will stay. This one looks like it's dying or it's already dead. So it's going to have to go eventually. But yeah. That one over there on the fence line, it's going to go. The one on the building's going to go. Anything that's leaning towards buildings or fences, or is on the fence line, or touching buildings, or is too close to buildings, or even maybe fencing, is going. It's out of here. The guy that was here before used trees for fence posts, and it's not exactly the best idea. What I'll probably end up doing with these smaller trees is cutting them off at the 6-foot mark where the other tree or where the other fence is, and we'll turn them into fence posts till they rot. And then yeah, so that's basically what I'll do with this big tree here too. I'll just cut it off at the 6-foot mark, and it'll be a fence post. So yeah, I'll just keep it trimmed at the 6-foot mark. Now, like I said, if it dies, then I'll just let it rot back and rot away. And then we'll just have regular fencing there instead. All right, well, that's it. Gotta go. Hey, we're gonna have a pig yard over here too, by the way. The other thing we got to do besides thinning out the trees is they left a lot of garbage on the land, just a lot of junk, a lot of garbage. So basically, my three major projects here for this year is clean up the garbage, sort through anything that's salvageable and organize it, and thin out the trees. Oh, and get the fencing. That'll be next. But I'll probably have Josh do the fencing while I do all the other stuff. But yeah, I'll still keep my 15 acres. It's only like 15 minutes away. Keep the sheep and goats over there until we get this fixed up. This is, like I said, 10 acres fenced off over here. What I'll probably do is just have the rams and the bucks and the wethers over here while I keep the ewes and the nannies on the other property. Um, for now, till we get the rest of the property fixed up and cleaned up, then I'll probably reverse that and put the rams, uh, the wethers, and the bucks on the other property, and then keep the ewes and the nannies over here, since this is 30 and that's 15 over there. So who knows? We'll see.